Hidden inside this ruin was a greenhouse that hadn't been touched in over a century. The greenhouse complex stretched nearly 300 feet end to end, once the crown jewel of a Victorian estate, abandoned. The frame was collapsing. A tree had grown through the floor and was forcing its way through the dome itself. The original Victorian plant collection, labels still mounted on the walls, for species that haven't been commercially grown in decades. The east wing had become a jungle. But under the bramble, something extraordinary was about to appear. Original 1887 botanical floor tiles, every single one intact under a century of mud. Behind the main dome, a sealed iron door, not on any original blueprint, locked. Under 137 years of corrosion, the original Victorian botanical door, every leaf and stem still cast in the iron. We worked in zones. Every surface had to be stripped of biological growth before any construction could begin.
Every column capital had a different botanical design. We weren't just cleaning iron, we were recovering craftsmanship, year-old Victorian craftsmanship.
48 of these capitals in this greenhouse. Every one unique, every one hidden under over a century of growth.
Tree is leaning, clear out now!
The moment the tree came down, the dome revealed itself. For the first time, we saw it whole. Each dome rib was scraped back to bare iron by hand. Every section of corrosion. The original ribs had ornate Victorian fluting that no one had seen in 130. The original 1887 botanical tile floor. 12,000 square feet, completely intact under the mud. Under 12 inches of debris, the dome floor emerged. The same botanical tile pattern, cast with the same botanical hymn ribs above. 137 years underground.
After 9 days of cleaning, the bones of the greenhouse were visible for the first time. The skeleton was extraordinary. Now,
we still hadn't opened the sealed door. We weren't ready yet, but we would be soon. The structural engineering scan confirmed what the cleaning had revealed. 3 critical failure points. All had to be fixed before a single luxury material could go in. The northeast rib had a compound fracture. One wrong step and it would shear away. It would shear away from the keystone above. Before any repair, the compromised rib had to be stabilized. We installed a load-bearing scaffold directly under the crack while we worked.
every repair used marine-grade iron, chosen to match specification and resist humidity.
One critical repair complete. 2 more. The east wing had dropped 2 inches in one corner over 137 years. Before a single luxury material could go in, we had to lift. We chose deep Victorian charcoal black for all ironwork. to honor the original aesthetic and create a powerful contrast.
Hold, stop, level.
It took 4 hours to move the foundation 2 inches.
With the structural repairs complete and the ironwork painted, this was the moment the entire project changed.
Each of the 847 glass panels was custom cut. Zero tolerance, every pane unique. Each panel positioned by hand, guided by eye, locked into 137-year-old iron channels. The moment the first glass panels went in, the dome came alive with light. For the first time in 100 years, the structural phase was complete. The frame was rebuilt, the glass was going in, and the sealed room had been waiting long enough. The interior transformation began with thermal insulation, turning a 137-year-old shell into a climate. The luxury materials arrived. Everything we'd been working toward was about to begin.
Before the epoxy could go down, every tile was primed with a specialist adhesion primer, ensuring permanent bond to the 100. Layer 1, the botanical archive layer. Every species embedded in this floor was once cultivated in this greenhouse.
While the first layer cured, we finally opened the sealed room.
Wild orchids? Growing in a sealed room, alone. Inside was the original head botanist's personal collection. Journals, specimens, maps, sealed away in 1924.
These original drawings become the wall decoration for every room. Each wing gets a species from this journal.
The sealed room didn't just give us artifacts, 137-year-old Victorian tiles, botanical specimens from 1887, crystal epoxy.
The mezzanine suite received its own botanical pour, Victorian orchid specimens only, honoring the
We chose Calacatta viola marble for the dome walls, found in the sealed room. We stood in silence. The LED ring reflected perfectly in the epoxy floor. The dome above, living in the floor below. Every artifact from the sealed room was professionally conserved, then returned to the room where it was found. The east wing became the entertaining heart of the glass palace, where Victorian botanists once tended exotic plants.
The plants returned to the greenhouse, this time by design.
The original Victorian bathing pool used to humidify the plants in 1887 became the Glass Palace Spa Pool, 40 feet above the greenhouse floor. Every wall, glass. The only view, the estate and the sky.
From outside, the glass palace announced itself. Every glass panel a mirror, every iron rib a shadow.
Day 178. The last thing we polished was the floor we poured first. The glass palace was ready.
Nobody believed it. We did it anyway. The sealed room that hadn't been opened since 1924. Every artifact preserved, every orchid saved. The East Wing, where Victorian botanists once cultivated endangered species. An 137-year-old Victorian tiles. Botanical specimens from 1887. Crystal epoxy. The original Victorian bathing pool, built to give the plants humidity in 1887. Now, for the first time, for people 40 feet above the original greenhouse floor. The observatory suite. Every wall, glass. Every Nobody believed this abandoned greenhouse could. We did.